Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Fishing Below. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. As you can tell, it's a little bit darker in here because I think I broke one of my lamps, so my lighting is halved. But I'm just going to go with it. Who cares? A little bit less light maybe is more ominous. I don't know. But a lot of cool stuff I want to talk about, and so we're just going to start from the beginning and just plow on through. So, first thing in the week that I read that was really interesting is Tony Jaa is having a lot of issues trying to get into Fast and Furious 7. Now, I don't want to get too gossipy on things, but the lowdown is that the production company who's made like Tom Yum Goong and Ong Bak have said that Tony signed another contract with them and that he was not given permission to film Fast and Furious 7, for which Tony's manager replied back saying that Tony did not actually sign another contract and that he can make any film that he wants as long as his wife and daughter approve. So, really interesting things. They're talking about going to court with this. I don't exactly know the entire detail of it. A lot of the stuff that surrounds Tony Jaa is very gray, as opposed to, we don't know exactly what happened. We don't know why he went to the temple to be a monk. He could have honestly wanted to become a monk. There's other theories that say that he went to the temple to wait out his contract, and that's why he came out when his contract was over, which, if that's the case, he would not renew his contract with this company. But like I said, I don't want to get into the gossipy side of things. I want to stick to the facts and what we know. And what we do know is that these two sides are butting heads over whether Tony can be in Fast and Furious 7 or not. It's really interesting, and I really hope that one day Tony writes a biography so that everybody can read it, because I think it's very interesting to see the politics, I guess you could call it, of the film industry and what goes into it. You know, you'd think that you would want Tony Jaa to be in a Hollywood film, but these people don't want him to enter international film space, and it's really curious as to why they want to keep him in Thailand. But anyways, we'll find out more as the drama unfolds. I know that we'll be hearing more about whether there is a court case or not. But anyways, check it out. It's really interesting, I promise. Okay, following that up, we got a trailer, finally, for Ninja Shadow of a Tear. It looks amazing. Now, I said this in my article that I wrote about as well, but apparently Scott Adkins is taking the Ryu Hayabusa approach to being a ninja, which is kill everyone and they won't see you, which is perfect because that's how I play my games too. But it's not about hiding in the shadows. It's not about being stealthy. You know, even the original Ninja had a little bit of that. From this trailer, at least, it looks like it's going to be more flashy. It's going to be more in your face. I'm totally fine with that. I feel like Ninja Assassin was a film that tried to do the lurking in the shadows, and I'm sure there's a way that you can do it well, but for that film in particular, it did not work. You couldn't see anything, and that had to do with the editing and a lot of other stuff too. I'm not going to get into that. Ninja Assassin could be a whole nother no-holds-barred video for me. But the thing is, this sequel looks really good. Obviously, I want to see Ken Kosugi and Scott Adkins duking it out because I am a huge fangirl, apparently, when it comes to Kane. I don't know why. I think it's because, and this is just complete side note, but when I was a kid, I watched, you know how they have the Power Rangers? They have different Rangers in Japan, and they have the Kakurenja, which is like the Ninja Rangers, and Ken Kosugi was the Black Ranger. So, there you go. I think that's why I have a slight favoritism toward Kane and what he does. But, hey, what are you going to do? Nobody's completely unbiased in this world, so there you have it. Okay, getting back on track. Fight of the Week did a feature on Back to School Bully, which was from Gak Attack, and it's very good. I enjoyed it. It's not your typical Gak Attack video, but at the same time, it's cool to see him grow and evolve as a filmmaker and as a choreographer and things like that. So be sure to check that out if you have not seen it yet. Highly recommend it, and next week is going to be just as awesome, I promise. Okay. Following all of that up, we have a behind-the-scenes video for Tom Yum Goong 2, some positive news after the fallout for Fast and Furious 7. Apparently, Jijie Yanen is going to be having a twin character in this film, and you get to see part of that in this behind-the-scenes video. You don't get to see too much, nothing new, nothing too over the top, but it's still really cool to see the amount of effort that goes into this. You get to see the guys practicing choreography, things like that. So if you're into it, if you really want to see some more footage for Tommy Boom 2, definitely check it out. Alright, I can see my computer's reflection in my glasses. That's weird. Anyways, it's just things you notice when you don't have as much light. Alright, getting back on track. Black and White 2 has started production, and hopefully you guys remember my review for Black and White. It wasn't fantastic, but at the same time, it was a good movie, and I felt like everybody should give it a try. Yes, there were too many explosions. Yes, it's like a Taiwanese Die Hard, but that could be a compliment in a way too. And hopefully, this sounds weird, but hopefully they scale down the action a little bit, or maybe pace it a little bit differently, so that it's not just over the top and just gets more and more ridiculous. If you guys watch Black and White, you'll know what I mean. It's just like, are they really going to try and top this? Yep, okay. And it just kind of gets absurd by the end, but it's still a really good film, and I enjoyed it. And so hopefully the second one, they tone it down a little bit, and I get it. I mean, this is a drama show, a TV show that's become a movie, and they want to take it over the top. They want to make a long feature film, and part of that kind of works against it, but hopefully they've learned from the lessons, and I'm hoping that Cyril Raffaelli, I think I pronounced that right, is doing the choreography for it again. Super talented guy, and I really like the fights in Black and White, so hopefully episode 2 will live up to that expectation. Speaking of living up to expectations, Mortal Kombat Legacy Season 2 has a new trailer, and it looks really good. The thing I like about this is that it's not as action oriented as the other trailers are. It's got some more story, and you see the characters, and you can kind of see those plot lines that are going to start. Another great thing about it is that when it airs, in a couple weeks actually, the end of this month, you can watch the whole thing as one giant film. They're not going to be doing the weekly releases. It's just going to be one release, and you can watch it at your leisure, or leisure, depending on how you pronounce that. So I know a lot of like Netflix and different channels are doing something like this, where they just release the entire season and you can watch it how you want. It's an interesting approach. I don't know exactly how I feel about it. I feel like, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I retain story points better when they're paced week by week. Yes, it sucks to wait, but at the same time, when I binge, when I watch like a show from beginning to end in 1 or 2 days, it's kind of a blur. Like, you don't quite remember everything that happened, but when you watch it in bite-size, hour-long, I guess, episodes, then you let it soak in and you think about it for that next week. You're like, okay, what's going to happen? As opposed to like, okay, next, oh, it's over. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. I could watch them back-to-back and review it that way, which would be kind of interesting. But we'll see exactly how it goes. But anyways, check out the trailer. Let me know what you think. Alright, lastly, did a review for Dragons Forever. Now, this is actually an old school film for any of you guys that have seen the movie, of course. But I had to do it. I wanted to do a different movie, but I just ran out of time this week. A lot of stuff was going on, and I wish I could tell you guys about it. But right now, I'm just trying to play it safe. Don't want to make any promises that I can't live up to, but did the review. I'm hoping I can get back on track next week and start watching some more movies and seeing where it goes from there. But I've got a lot of stuff I'm kind of juggling right now, which sucks. I wish I could just focus on 1 or 2 things, but it's just, that's life. So hopefully within the next couple weeks I will be able to get rid of some of these things. But anyways, I want to tell you guys about something that's coming, and it's huge. I'm so excited. I wish I could tell you guys, but I don't want to tell you quite yet. But if you're watching this video, there's a very strong chance that you'll know what I'm talking about by the time this video gets published. If not, I'm hoping sometime today I'll be able to post it. Over the weekend, probably, definitely by next week, but we'll see when it goes. Some of you guys may have caught a little blurb of what I'm talking about, but there was a quick change of plans, and so I'm taking it down for the time being. hopefully you guys will understand when you see what it is. I hope that you get as excited as I am about it, because I think it's fantastic and amazing, and I just can't wait to show you guys. So if that's not a build up, I don't know what is. Yeah, just stay tuned. Just check into the website from time to time and see if it's there, because I'm really excited and I think it's going to be awesome. So that's all I got this week. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. I'm going to try to get some stuff done and get caught back up so that I can give you guys some more articles and longer articles, because I do like to give you my 2 cents on things. So expect some different things from this point on. I'm going to be posting the link of Fight of the Week in the description. Apparently some of you guys, either the annotation isn't showing right, or for whatever reason the annotation isn't working. So I'm going to be posting a link in the description for those. I won't be able to do that for this video because I don't think YouTube lets you link other sites, which is kind of weird. But they won't let you link anything else besides like YouTube videos in the description. So if you want to read on any of this stuff, check out www.martialartsmoviejunkie.com. Can't even say my website right because I named it way too long. But yes, martialartsmoviejunkie.com. You can go there, read all this stuff, and hopefully you guys will see what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I'll talk about it next week for sure. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hopefully I'll get my lights working again, and I will see you guys next week. So that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. This is K Miller, and this week has been finished.